Hey there guys, welcome to my channel. Let's do a book review. It's gonna be a 3-part maybe. Maybe. Um so the first part I want to share with you is probably this one. Owen Dragons by Buckle Pages. But that's not even the first book. This is the first book. Loki's Wolves. He's got this kid named Matt and he's Thor's descendant. He has to fight that big snake Ragnarok to save his home, his friends, and his family. These are 2 books. There's 3. It's the Rise of Ragnarok. I have not read yet. Bear with me. I will do a book review on that one when I get it. The next one I want to show you is of Charles Apollo. I haven't read all of them either. But this one is just about Apollo, the once glorious god of the sun, music, and poetry, and more, has been cast down to earth and punished by Zeus. There is an awkward moral teenager named Lester. Padopoulos. In order to regain his place on Mount Olympus, Lester must destroy 5 oracles. 5 oracles. Oracles are basically people who can tell a prophecy or a future. By Gondar, but how is he supposed to accomplish this task without having any godly powers? It's time to reason how a certain giant named Perseus shows him where he needs to go. A train came called line called Camp Half-Blood. So this is continuing story from the Heroes of Olympus to Charles Apollo. Very good books. I think you'll like them. Now I need to show you the Heroes of Olympus books. I don't think I showed you guys yet. If I did, I'm sorry, you're gonna see them again. So this is the first book. It's called The Lost Hero. I'll read you the back here. Jason has a problem. He doesn't remember anything from waking up in the bus full of kids on a field trip. Apparently, he has a girlfriend named Piper. His best friend, a guy named Leo. They're all students at Wilderness School, a boarding school for bad kids, as Leo puts it. What did Jason do to end up here? Where is he exactly? Jason doesn't know anything. Except that everything seems very wrong. Piper has a secret, which is his girlfriend. So this is Jason right here. That's Piper's girlfriend, and that's Leo, and this is Jen Theseus. Anyway, Piper has a secret. Her father at his address has been missing for 3 days, ever since she had a terrifying nightmare about his being in trouble. Piper doesn't understand her dream, or why her boyfriend suddenly doesn't recognize her. When a freak storm hits during the school trip, unleashing strange creatures, wishing her and Jason and Leo away to some place called Camp Half-Blood, she has a feeling she's going to find out whether she wants her to or not. Leo has a way with tools. When he sees his cabinet at Camp Half-Blood, filled with power tools and machine parts, he feels right at home. But there's weird stuff too, like the curse everyone keeps talking about. Some campers gone missing. Weirdest of all, his bunkie insists that each of them, including Leo, is related to a god. Does this have anything to do with Jason's amnesia, or the fact that Leo keeps seeing ghosts? Join new and old friends Camp Blood in this thrilling first book, the Heroes of Olympus series. Praise for the Lost Hero. Writing storytelling published everybody with wit and action and heart. His devotes won't be disappointed. Then the second book is called um, Sun Neptune. Which Neptune? Okay. So let me consider. Neptune is Poseidon in Roman mythology. So this goes back to Roman mythology, and this active information. Oh, Hypocrite, I think. Is it? No, I don't think so. Okay, so this goes back to. This is like mixed Greek mythology and Roman mythology. So this is Percy, this is Hazel, and this is Frank. And Percy is confused with Percy Jackson. So when he awoke from his long sleep, he didn't know much about his name. Somehow, he's managed to make a camp for half-bloods, but doesn't ring any bells with the only thing he can recall from his past is another name. Annabeth, which is his girlfriend. If you guys have read the Percy Jackson series, you should know. Hazel is supposed to be dead. When she lived before, she didn't do a very good job because of the mistakes she made back then when the future of the world is at risk. Hazel wishes she could run away from it all on the stallion that appears in her dreams. Frank is a klutz. His grandmother says he's a descendant from heroes, so he doesn't see it. His bulky physique makes him feel like an ox, especially in front of Hazel, his closest friend. He trusts her, completely enough to share a secret he holds close to his heart. Beginning at the other camp for half-bloods and extending as far beyond the gods as his heart breathtakes and install when he hears Olympus, hears new demigods. Which is spiritual monsters and features other remarkable creatures, all this to play a part in the process of 7. Production is bad. The plenty of fast-paced actions and combat scenes, formidable enemies, and occasional comic relief along the way. Sorry, guys. How to read that? I thought it was funny. The third book is The Mark of Athena. Very good book. So, Amethyst is terrified just when she's about to be reunited with Percy. It looks like Camp Jupiter is planning for war, and that's not the only one of her worries in her pocket. Amethyst carries a gift from her mother that came to her nerving command, follow the mark of Athena. Avenge me. Amethyst feels weighed down with prophecy that will send 7 days language to find the code door to death. Amethyst's fear, though, is that Percy might have changed. Hope he's now touched her own ways, no longer needs his old friends. Of course, Percy is worn out, never ever change. You don't know how he loves it, unless he always will. It's so hard to see your old friends change ways in which you never thought were possible. But as I grow up, I feel like maybe your old friends, may find new friends that they don't want to meet you anymore. But enough about that. Let's go move on to number 4, the House of Hades. The demigod crew of art, which is Piper, Jason, Leo, Frank, Hazel, Abbott, and Percy, which is, I think it's 6 or 7. Standing on the crossroads, they could return to home with the epiphany that try to start cannibals in camp. Either from the war, or they continue their quest to find the House of Hades. And they might be able to open the door to death and rescue their friend. Percy and Annabeth from charge that they have survived. They prevent monsters from being reincarnated in the mortal world, whichever road they decide to take. They had to hurry because the time's running out. Gia, the bloodthirsty Earth Mother, has said the always first for the power. Growing demigods, the prophecy they face, the biggest challenges. Yet in the House of Hades, the hair-raising poem book is best-selling here in the series. The House of Hades is presented about having a little bit of a moment when they're stuck together. Blood Olympus is the last book in the series, and I can read back because, I'll read it there now. So that's the last hero. I don't think I showed you this book yet. Did I, guys? If I did, I apologize. No, I think yes. Apollo, yes. Because Apollo, I think I read this, but I'll read it if you guys haven't heard it. Apollo was the oldest god of the sun, music, poetry, and more. Has been cast on Earth for punishment by Zeus. Now he's an awkward multi named Lester. In order to regain his past place on Olympus, Lester must retrieve 5 oracles that have gone dark. But how is he supposed to accomplish this task without having any godly powers? He's trying to recruit them out. A certain demigod named Percy Jackson shows him where he needs to go. A training camp. One time called Camp Half-Blood. So that's basically from. Here's what it's going to chose Apollo. In the last book, or I'm going to show you a couple more here. Actually, the book is called Orphan's Wish. And it's the retelling of Aladdin. Sort of. I really like this book. I had a great time reading it, and there are other books involved in this series too. Let me try and find this. Oh, here it is. So here are the books by Melanie Dickerson, the one who wrote this. The Dryad Tale novels include The Chorus Ones, Castle of Refuge, Via Winter coming June 2022. The Fairy Tale of Romance series includes The Healer's Apprentice, The Merchant's Daughter, The Fairest Beauty, The Captive Maid, The Princess Spy, The Golden Braid, The Silent Song, The Orphan's Wish, which is the one that I've read, The Warrior Maiden, The Piper's Pursuit, and The Peasant's Dream. The Hunters of the Thor, Back Force, The Beetle Panda, Noble Servant. The Original Spies of London series, The Spy Devotion of Viscon's Proposal, The Dangerous Engagement. So this is a retelling of Aladdin, as I said before. It's a really good read. I think I should read it. Another book that I found very, very interesting is probably everyone's favorite. I bet all of you have read this, The Lion That's in the Wardrobe. But did you know that if you want to go order the movies, you can read The Lion That's in the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian. But what you guys might not know that there are 7 books in the series. There's The Magician's Nephew, which is book 1, book 2, The Lion That's in the Wardrobe, book 3, The Horse's Boy, book 4 is Prince Caspian, book 5, Boy Dawn Her, and book 6 is The Silver Chain, and book 7, The Last Battle. I think these are really good books. There's all these beautiful young characters. The Chocolate Narnia, The Open Door, and Interworld. Narnia, The Land Beyond the Wardrobe, The Secret Count. Because only persons are Emma and Lucy. The place where the adventure begins. Lucy is the first to find the secret wardrobe in the Professor Mystery house. At first, no one believes her when has her adventures in land and Narnia. But soon Edmund and then Peter and Susan discover magic and meet Aslan, the great lion, for themselves in the blink of an eye, and their lives are changed. From enter the enchanted world, those times in the Wakanda, there are 7 books in all. Those are very good books. I think these are all very good reads to read to your friends, your families, or anyone who loves fantasy. Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, the books that I've already done a review on. I know you guys don't want to see those again. Another great read. One of my favorites. If you ever read what you want, it'll probably be This is the one I'm in the middle of reading right now. The Demigod Diaries. It's a really good read. It tells stories of Percy Jackson and Annabeth's dating life, and then beyond that, and different things, you know. Mostly I would guess that it's all just all fun, and I think it'd be really awesome to read these books as future readers read more. They actually their mind with the books that I read. I think they're great reads. At any rate, all these books are great readable books that people can read. I think they're really good books for younger people to read. Even older if they are interested in that kind of fantasy stuff. Now, remember, there are two other books you could read. There's the Greek Gods and the Greek Heroes book, also by Riordan. He wrote the books where Percy Jackson tells the story of the Greek gods. I think that's really awesome for people to read those books so you learn more about the Greek gods. I read mostly for school purposes because I learned about Greek and Roman stuff, so I decided to read that for school. But it was great because I got to watch the movies right afterwards. But yeah, I think these are all really great reads, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, which will be maybe a bit longer than this one. But thanks for listening to me and my book review, and I know that you guys hope you guys like. Give me the big thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and give me a like, comment, subscription if you want to. Share this video with your friends and family and anybody you want to, really. Reminder, Star Trek Down because officially ended. Yay! Which kind of sad, actually, because, you know, Star Trek Down because officially ended, I believe. Next week, I don't know what next week will bring, but we will talk about that probably next week. See ya.